Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Architects Fast Forward webinar series. My name is Joyce, and I will be your moderator for today. Architects Fast Forward is a webinar series focused on a holistic perspective from the industry. Each session brings together collaboration from the industry with renowned architectural and building professionals, sharing their experiences from various perspectives, including industry, business, and education, to address current key issues and topics. Please note that this session is CBD applicable, and there will be a CBD code will be displayed during the webinar session. To claim your CBD points, please follow the instructions in the comment section. Thank you for taking your time today to join us. We'd like you to do a quick and short survey to the link which is now in the comment section to let us know how you think of our Architects Fast Forward webinar series after this session. In today's webinar, there'll be two different topics presented by two different companies. To start off, the first is Team KD Panels, the Future of Wooden Surfaces by Curding Enterprises Company Limited. In interior design, wood is an irreplaceable material as it brings nature, warmth, and elegance into your project. Discover KD Panels that brings a new solution to revolutionize the design industry. Made of 100% wood with ready-to-use, no lacquering or coating required, find out how this product can add the value to your next project. With that, let me introduce the first speaker for today, Mr. William Tu. William is based in Taiwan and is responsible for the promotion of KD Panels overseas through branch offices in Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Philippines, and through distributors in Asia and North America. With more than 10 years of expertise, William is here today to share about qualities of wood and share some examples on the different uses of this precious material in modern interior spaces. With that, I would now like to pass the time to William. Hi, William.
Hi, Joyce. How are you?
Hi, good. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Joyce. And welcome, everybody, to this special Architects webinar series. And today, I'm going to be talking about KD Panels. And hopefully, after this webinar, you can actually get a better idea on what KD Panels is and how you can apply it in your next project. I'm William Tu, and I'm the International Sales Manager for Curding Enterprises, Taiwan. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about our company. Then we're going to have a brief introduction to the decorative materials and what products you can find in this industry. Then we'll be following up by actually explaining what KD panels are, and then we're going to show you the differences about KD panels and the other products in the industry. And then we'll finish up by showing you some project pictures and actually seeing the product in use. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so KD Panels has been founded in 2002. So we've been founded in Taiwan. And basically, these are some milestones we've reached. So as you can see, in 2010, we opened our first Chinese branch, which is in Shanghai. And up to date, we're having 50 different offices in China. Then, as you can see, in 2011, we opened our office in Singapore. And following in 2014, we established both our Hong Kong and Malaysia branch as well. Okay, and then one more important milestone is that we officially went public in the Taiwanese stock exchange market in 2018. Okay, so basically a little bit more about KD Panels and the sales network we have. Our headquarters are in Taipei, Taiwan, following by 4 branches in Taiwan, 50 branches in China, as I mentioned, and offices in Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Okay, we also work through representatives and distributors through in markets like Japan, Korea, USA, and India. As far as logistics go, we have 4 warehouses in Taiwan, 5 warehouses in China, and we have warehouses in Singapore, Malaysia, and the US. Okay, and our production department, okay, our production headquarters are located in Jiayi, Taiwan, which is the southern part of Taiwan. And the factory area is approximately 110,000 square meters or 1.2 million square feet. And these are some pictures of our factory. All right, so before we start, KD Panels is a decorative material, so I'm going to be spending a little bit of time just to let you know what products are available in the market. Okay, so since decorative materials can range from metals to wood to fabrics, today we'll be talking about wood and wood grains. Okay, so that is more relevant to what KD panels can offer. Okay, so we have the products. We have basically three different types of products. Okay, so we'll start with the first one, which is the most popular one, which is the laminates. Okay, or HPL. Okay, so this product has an advantage that it's affordable, it comes ready to use, and it gives you a high durability. Okay, so they often look like wood, okay, but they also have some disadvantages. So what are the disadvantages of laminates or HPL? Well, the biggest difference, okay, is that the product is synthetic, so it means that it's not real wood. Okay, it consists of printed paper, so this basically gives you a plastic look sometimes, and it also gives you a repeated pattern. All right, so these are the synthetic materials you can find in the industry. Then, if we want to talk about real wood, okay, so we have the actual wood veneer, okay, which is wood cut into very thin layers. And then once they are made into panels, they're called unfinished panels, or also called fancy plywood. Okay, so the advantages of these is that they're easy to work, okay, they're 100% real wood, and then they have a unique appearance. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of wood veneer or the unfinished panels? Okay, it consists of a long finish process. So when you use real wood, you actually have to apply a coat, a protective coat, okay, to protect the wood or your furniture. Okay, so once you apply this finish, it's also very sensitive to chemicals. So when you have woodwork in your project, you have to be very careful on what chemicals or what type of cleaning agents you use to clean. Okay, and one more thing is that the product is not fire retardant. So in case of an unfortunate event like a fire, then it would be a little bit more dangerous. All right, so now we move on to KD panels or pre-finished wood veneer panels. Okay, so what is the difference? Okay, so it comes ready to use. It's 100% real wood, and it has a unique appearance. So basically, we give you KD panels can give you the versatility to choose the product before you even finish the coating, because the product is pre-finished. So basically, what you see is what you get. So they come ready to use, and then they're also made out of 100% real wood. So it's a combination of the advantages of the laminate and the unfinished panels. Okay, so what are the disadvantages? Basically, this product is a new product in the market, so it takes a little bit more time for designers to actually learn about the product. But slowly, since the woodworking industry is becoming smaller and smaller, this product has gained a lot of popularity, and basically is the solution for the future for woodworking surfaces. Okay, so what are KD panels? We're going to be talking about the production process, the comparisons of KD panels and other competitors, and the advantages, and we also are going to share some projects as well. So let's start with what are KD panels. So KD panels consists of a layer of real wood veneer laid up onto a plywood backing, okay? And then on top, there is a UV coating, which is the protective layer for the surface. Okay, we also have a KD pre-finished paperback veneer, which is the same product, the same veneer on top with the same finish, but instead of the plywood backing, it's a paper backing. Okay, so the role of this product is for the edging solution. Sometimes you have a cabinet and you need to fix the sides. Okay, so the sizes of the panels, the standard sizes are 4 feet by 8 feet. Okay, and the thickness ranges from 3 to 5 millimeters depending on the product. Okay, and the paperback is half the size. It comes in 2 feet by 8 feet, and of course the thickness is slightly thinner. It's 0.4 to 1.2 millimeters. Okay, so the production process consists of basically going to the forest, picking out the veneer logs. Okay, which are then cut into really thin slices, okay, basically paper thin, then that's how you get wood veneer. Okay, so once you have the wood veneer, we have to lay it up onto a support. It can be the plywood or it can be the paper. Okay, so then it goes through a surface treatment process, which is the sanding and the wire brushing, and we finalize with the coating and the finishing process. Okay, so that's how you get the pre-finished wood veneer panels. Okay, so before we continue, I also want to talk a little bit more about the woodworking process for the people who are not too familiar on how woodwork is done. Basically, it's 3 steps. Okay, so the first step is how do we get the veneer onto the backing? Okay, this is called the lamination and the veneering process, where you apply glue and you glue the veneer onto the surface. Okay, the second stage is called the fabrication stage. This is where we cut our panels to the size we want, or according to our drawings, okay, and then we do the basically assembly of the furniture, as you can see in these 2 pictures over here. Then the third stage and the final stage is the finishing process, which is actually the process that takes longer. Okay, so as you can see, these 2 gentlemen here, they're wearing a mask, and then they're spraying the protective coat in the factory. Okay, so this takes a long time because when you apply the coating, it's not only 1 coat. It actually has multiple coats, and it has to be air dried. So that takes a lot of time. Okay, so these are the 3 steps of the woodworking. Okay, so let me explain a little bit more on the time frame of a project. If you're a designer, you're probably very familiar with this time frame. Okay, so this red arrow here, this is the time frame of the project. Okay, then this yellow bar here is where the client orders the product. This is the time where the client orders the wood products. Okay, so the conventional method is the client orders the product, and then he has to go through the veneering and lamination stage, the fabrication stage, and then through the coating and the finishing. So I mentioned these 3 steps previously, okay? And then once everything is done, they go on site and do the assembly of the furniture or the woodwork. Okay, so what is the difference between the conventional method and KD panels? Basically, KD panels gets the veneer and lamination stage and the coating and finishing in the factory. So everything is done even before the client orders the product. Okay, so once the client orders the product, the only thing he needs to do is the fabrication, the assembly of the product, and then applying the edge paint, which I'll explain a little bit later on. Okay, so as you can see, there's a big difference time-wise on the different methods. Okay, so as you can see, this box over here on the right is all the time and the labor saved, which of course turns into money, right? So basically, you can save a lot of time and labor when you use KD panels. Okay, so if we take a look at the panel, okay, wood is not completely flat. So if we see the cross section of the panel, these are the wood and the wood pores. Okay, so wood tends to have wood pores. So how we cover it or how we protect it is very important in the long run. Okay, so as you can see, sometimes a lot of coatings can go very excessive. Okay, so this creates a flat and unclear grain. So this means that you cannot actually see the beauty of wood when you have a thick layer of protective coating. Okay, on the right, we can see sometimes to let the wood become more clear and more beautiful, we apply insufficient coating. Okay, so this means that as you can see over here, the pores are not totally covered. So what does this cause? It actually moisture and some insects can go in through the pores and create a lot of problems in the long run. Okay, so KD Panels has been in the industry for 18 years. We've been doing all we can to create a balanced coating. So we can actually have a thin coating where you can see the beauty of wood and also protecting all the pores as well. Okay, so these are some examples when you have an insufficient coating. Okay, you can see that over time, moisture goes in and we have a lot of problems like fungus and veneer darkening. So this is what you don't want when you design a project where, you know, the client comes after 6 months and then wants to change the whole space again. Okay, so what are the other advantages between the traditional coating and KD panels? Basically, our products are moisture resistant, as I mentioned earlier. Our KD coating is actually made out of resistant UV coating, so actually it's resistant to heat. So sometimes I'm pretty sure that when you have a piece of furniture and you have a hot cup of coffee or tea, you know, sometimes your furniture can be ruined. Okay, so actually using KD panels, you can have a more durable surface. Okay, then also we're resistant to chemicals. So this means that when you want to clean your furniture, you can basically clean with any cleaning agents or alcohol. Especially during this pandemic, you have to use chemicals that can actually clean not only the stains but also viruses and other harmful toxins. Okay, so our products also offer a flame retardancy. So this means that in a case of a fire, you can actually have an extra 1 or 2 minutes to evacuate the building, which can mean the difference between life and death. Okay, then also our products are more durable. So it means that surface hardness is very important. So our products are more durable than the conventional coating. Okay, so just to review, these are our 9 advantages. Our products are healthy. We have very low formaldehyde levels. It's durable. It's easy to maintain. It's time saving. It's flame retardant. It doesn't cause any contamination because you don't need to do any finishing, any coating. And you can also prevent controversy when we're talking. What I mean by this is that the product is pre-finished. So wood tends to change in color when you're doing the finishing process. Okay, so the good thing about our product is that the product is already finished, so there's no change in the color. Okay, then we also mass produce this product, so it has a consistent quality. Okay, and then we also have a matching paperback veneer for the edging purposes. Okay, so regarding KD panels in our product line consists of 3 different types of veneers. One is the recon veneer, which is also called engineered veneer. Okay, so the veneer is dyed and recomposed into a block. Okay, so this is used for creating more uniform looks or more modern looks. Okay, so these tend to be a little bit more uniform and not as loud. Okay, then we also have a natural veneer. Okay, so these come directly from the log, from the tree. Okay, so they're sliced. Okay, and the characteristic is that no tree is the same, so it's very natural and it's very unique. Okay, so we can actually provide a lot of different surface treatments options for our clients as well. Then the natural veneer also goes into the dyeing process, which is used to create more modern looks or harder to obtain colors. Okay, so the veneer is actually bleached before dyeing. Okay, it's like our hair. When we go to dye our hair, we need to bleach it first and then apply the color. Okay, so these are more modern and contemporary. So let me show you some examples. Okay, so the recon veneer. Okay, as you can see, this hallway here or this bedroom here, as you can see, the overall look is very clean, is very quiet. Okay, very subtle. Okay, but if we see the natural veneer, as you can see the natural characteristic, the crown cuts and the quarter cuts, and basically the real feel of wood. Okay, and for the dyed veneers, as I mentioned, these are made to obtain more special colors, the gray colors. So basically, on the left, you can see this very dark gray or this wall over here. Okay, screen. This wall over here is also a color that you wouldn't obtain with natural wood. Okay, so these are very popular, for these past few years, these colors. All right. Okay, so our product range, we carry 30 different wood species. Okay, and then we can offer 300 plus colors and variations. And the good thing is that KD Panels holds stock of every product, so everything is available in stock. So if you have any requests, you can actually take a sample, and once you order, we can deliver it very soon. Okay, so our product comes mismatch. Okay, so let me talk a little bit more about how the veneers are joined. Okay, so this is our mismatch, which it consists of quarter and crown cut. So as you can see, quarter means straight grain, and crown cut means these very wood type, very wood looking grains. Okay, so this is a mixture. So this is an actual picture. As you can see, these are the crown cuts and the quarter cuts. Okay, so this is a project. As you can see, this is the regular mismatch. Okay, as you can see, there's the crown and then there's the quarters. Okay, so these pictures are all of our clients' pictures, by the way. Okay, and then we also have a different mismatch, which is the quarter mismatch, which consists of all quarters, so no crowns. So these are mostly used for spaces that you don't want too much. You don't want too much wild grain, so you want a more quiet, a more subtle feel. Okay, so these are the quarter mismatch panels. So as you can see, they are more quiet, on the quiet side. Okay, and then we have different wire surface treatments like the wire brush. We also have the rough cut veneers as well. And we recently launched a new product line, which is the 3D texture panel. So as you can see in the surface, these are hand scraped, so they give an extra texture. Okay, so depending on the orientation on how you use the product and the lighting, it basically gives you different types of looks. Okay, so these are some examples of how the panels look. They give you an extra texture. Okay, and then we also have a KD Flex panel, which is the same size as a panel, but it's very thin. It ranges from probably 1 to 1.2 millimeters. Okay, so these are suitable for curved surfaces. Okay, then we also have, when we're designing, the biggest problem is also having high-rise buildings or high walls. So what do we do with this? Normally, some panel manufacturers, they have 3-meter long panels or 10 foot. But our solution for this is we can actually have a mirror end matching. So this means that 2 panels can match end to end, okay? And it can go up to 4 different pieces per group. So actually, the height you can actually reach is 32 feet, okay, with 4 panels. So this is our new solution to high-rise buildings. Okay, so with the suitable workmanship, you can actually have a seamless look all the way to 9.7 meters or 32 feet. Okay, so you can actually save a lot of costs with this. Okay, this is some certificates and test reports. You can find this in our website, so I won't be spending too much time with this. And just to let you know, KD Panels works with hospitality clients like the Marriott Group, for example, Marriott, St. Regis, the Sheraton, also the Hilton, Regent, and the Mandarin Oriental. We also have a lot of commercial spaces, as you can see. We do a lot of corporate and also commercial, like restaurants and food and beverage. Okay, the main reason these clients use our product is because of the ease of maintenance and also the durability. Okay, and basically the last part, I'm going to be showing a little bit of our projects and how we apply KD Panels in real projects. Okay, so our products can be used in ceilings, wall panelings, cabinetry, and also furniture. So these are some examples of our cabinetry works. Okay, so you can use for kitchen cabinets, as you can see in this picture in the middle. We can also use for shelves and basically any type of cabinetry in the interior. Okay, then we can also use KD panels in ceilings, as you can see in these two different pictures. And basically, this is all up to the designer and the creativity on what they want to do with the ceiling. Okay, and then for wall applications, the same thing. You can actually use KD panels for walls, as you can see over here. And the remaining part are some projects just to share with you. Okay, so this is actually this is the St. Regis in the Maldives. So basically, this is our good client in Singapore who designed this project. So you can see KD panels being used in the ceilings, in the walls, and also in the furniture. Okay, this is the same hotel, different room. Okay, this is a residential project. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can search us online and also add us on our social media pages. Okay, and basically, thank you very much for your time today. And now I will return the floor to Joyce. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, William. That was an insight on what your company has to offer. Next, I would like to introduce the second session, Team Ventilation System by Sunon Web Electric Machine Industry Company Limited. It's been said that 90% of the house owners don't understand the importance of the ventilation system at home. On the other hand, end of the spectrum, commercial buildings such as hospital, shopping malls, and office towers invest more than 5% of their total building value, which is millions of ringgit worth. Find out why a ventilation system is so important to provide safe and quality air. Discover Tume, a brand with this technology patented to bring value to Malaysian homeowners. With that, let me introduce the second speaker for today, Mr. Tommy Lim. He has experience in sales for more than 20 years, successful making a new brand Tume into Malaysia market as one of the top home ventilation company in Malaysia. I would now like to pass the time to Tommy. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, thanks, Joyce. Hi.
Okay, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm from Molecule Group. Okay, a little bit about my companies. Okay, we incorporated since 2004 and distributing more than 200 dealer homes Malaysia, include East Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei. And we also is a Platinum Award winner for SMEs Malaysia 2008. And currently, we are located in Rawang and Selangor. Okay, and me myself, I'm a Tommy Lim. I'm sales director for this Molecule Group. I have experience in sales for more than for 16 years. It's a small brief about my own. Okay, and today I want to talk a topic is about the indoor air pollution. Okay, you see quite a number of people that know that it's an indoor pollution that they would like to buy some air purifier, but actually for us it's like the whole air systems. Okay, just want to share with you the indoor pollution is inclusive of all of this. Okay, we have some pets. Okay, the animal has a dander, dust mite, the food, the smell that came up from dust, the chemical, the formaldehyde like this VOC. Okay, like the smoke that contains the tobacco, pollens, and the mold, and also as the molds and the bacteria. Okay, you can see to easily we just five category to five major problems. The first one is what we call is unwanted particles, the PM 2.5, the dust, VOC, pollen, and etc. Okay, these types of unwanted particles, most of the home user they are going to buy the home air purifier to help them to solve these kind of problems. The secondly is about the moisture, the mold, and the mildew. Actually, Malaysia's humidity is about 70% in our air. Okay, so it's actually it won't have any problem is that if your home is ventilated. Okay, the problem occurs is when they stay in your home. Okay, that's the problem. But today I'm gonna teach you how to get rid of these kind of problems. Okay, the third one is the odor, the smoke chemical. we heard a lot of our customers that complaining about it. Okay, and one thing is about the heat. Most of the homes that like double stories in our home in Malaysia, okay, the heat in the at the second floor is very hot, very warm. Okay, this is why, because the air that actually trapped inside their home. Okay, so this is, we are going to teach you how to get rid of it with our system as well. And the fifth one is the oxygen level. Okay, you see, our bedroom, okay, we are fully concealed. Okay, our doors is closing, and we are also have this, the windows is also closing. Okay, both of it is closed. While we are sleeping 8 to 10 hours, okay, we are inhaling all this carbon dioxide and exhaling the oxygens. Okay, but to replenish your oxygen level is not that much. So we need to have some to have a machine to bring the air coming in. Okay, so I want to share with you. Okay, you can see this is correct. This is a once very news that came from straighttimes.com that sources. Okay, actually you can see the mold and mildew they actually can attack your back. Again, your leather shoes, all that, because they stay there. But all the while, before we lock down, it's actually no problem. But why this happens? So it's very, very important for us to have your home ventilated. Okay, so to have the whole thing is to call it as an air system. If you want your home, the whole ventilated, you need to have gadgets like the things that we showed you below here. It's called the ERV. Ducted fan is a ducted ceiling fans, okay, and wall fan, inline fan, flow through one, and attic fan. And this six category, I can more than we can cater more than that, like ceiling fans, all that is able to help you to cater the whole house. So it's not like I just want to buy the exhaust fan to settle the home issue. It's not that way. So you need to different machines, okay, to help you to take care of the problem that you're having, okay, the rooms that you're having. Okay, so this is why today I'm going to present you the brand called Tume. Okay, Tume basically is came from Taiwan and it's an international brand. Again, they sell in more than 31 countries right now. Okay, for our Southeast Asia, we are selling to Philippines. Sorry, no, not Philippines. We are selling to Vietnam. We are selling to Brunei. We are selling to Singapore, and also selling to Malaysia and also Thailand. Okay, why Tuma? First, we have the patented magnet DC motor. Okay, for this motor, we are using the magnetic levitate. So it actually can prolong the life of the motor. There's not a lot of frictions. So this one you can on it for 24 hours, no problem. At the market right now, okay, I would say there are none of it. They're able to let you to on it 24 hours, 365 days straight away. Okay, you can't do that. Most of the time, they will tell you that you only can open my machines for 2 to 6 hours, but we don't. Okay, we let you to open it for 365 days, 24 hours per day. And we are the lowest energy consumption in the market. We only 4.5 watts. Our closest competitor are 21 watt. Okay, some of them are going higher than like 5.53 watt, 53 watt. Okay, this makes a lot of difference. Okay, and making to protect the environment. Okay, and also to protect your cost of the electrical bill. And the one thing is we are so proud of it. We are the most silent machines in the market. Okay, you can take our machines and compare to the others. Some even say that our machines that are spoiled because once they are installed, they didn't hear the sound, so they thought it was spoiled. No, it's actually working. It's just that our machine is really, really silent about that. Okay, for this thing, if you any designer or architect that are interested that you want us to come or do a demo for you, we can ask our salesperson to come over. And the fourth one is the quality. Quality, because we're selling to 31 countries. So like fireproof 94.0 certifications, we have it. And one thing is our quality is we are dust proof. Okay, that means that small dust are unable to go to motor, so it won't make the motor spoil the engine. And also we are water resistance. You even can spray the water into the machines, not a problem at all. Okay. And the fifth one, we are actually certified with all the certifications that you need, like TUV, SGS, series is all there. Okay, is all there. The certifications is all there. And then why us? Why choosing us? Again, there's an importance that are giving value for you people. The first one is we are talking about warranty. Our warranties is starting from 2 years to some of it are 5 years. Okay, and we all our spare parts are ready. Otherwise, we want to one exchange. So this one we want to bring value to our designer and our architects because we want customer to experience the quality and the service they pay for. So this is why we don't want our customer to wait. We don't want them to wait. So most of the time, we already know that what is the problem. When we go to the customer side, we straight away bring the machine first. If let's say we are unable to repair it, we will one-to-one exchange. Like what you say, we guarantee it. This is how we work. And the second thing is, because we have our installation team in-house and also our service team. So we have an on-site warranty for our major city like Penang, like Ipoh, like KL, Muar, Johor. Okay, we have our own installation team that go to your customer site. So you don't have to worry that you say that when I purchased it, if let's say I have problems, who do I want to taking care of? We will settle this for you. And third one is the showroom. Our product is very easy for you to have a look. Okay, there's 200 billion nationwide in the whole Malaysia from Sabah, Sarawak, Brunei, and also Malaysia. Okay, so if let's say your customers that would like to have a look or yourself want to get a touch of it, you can just simply go to our retailer to can have a look and buy from them. It's okay. Okay, and the fifth one, the fourth one is we all are professional, well-trained sales consultations that trained by our our Taiwan principal engineer, okay, to teach us how to do the calculations for the AHR, okay, the airflow, etc. Okay, we even push our further to go to the on-site consultations. That means if let's say you have a customers, okay, and you don't want to be so hustles to learn our things, you can just give us call. We will go to your site together with you to go to your customer, your home, your customer home to do the on-site consultations to let you know what is the pros and cons, okay, to try to help out. Okay, so this is the product that we are selling. On the left hand side, you can see it's actually there are two types with a filter. This is why we open the door for you. Why we need the filter? Because we want to make the engine clean. Can you imagine one ceiling fan when you buy it when it's new? Okay, the airflow is so good. But once after a while, okay, because the dust is collected, so you need to wash it. But to be honest with you, 90% or 95% of my customers, they don't wash it or they don't clean the exhaust fan or ventilation fan because it's not easy and it's hassle. Okay, so this is why we came out with the filter, and this two is one of our biggest the best seller that we have. Okay, and the other one is called the most right hand side. You can see here it's called the Coco. Not Coco. It's called the Sunny Go with the light LED light. It's a 6,000 watts. Not 6,000 watt. It's a white color lah. White color. Okay, so it's basically for those small bathrooms and they don't want to have to open so many holes, so they just want to have the light and ventilations together. You can have that. Okay, so move on. Some cases like the condo, they are not allow us to do the ducting. Okay, and then also there are some cases their customer they don't want to do the calling because of the so messy. So this is why we also came up with this wall ventilation fan. One ventilation fan is also DC. It's only 5 watts. It's only 5 watt. You can open it 24 hours. It's not a problem at all. Okay, so this is called the Dave series, or a lot of people call it as an inline fan. This is catered for the customer that need bigger airflow. Okay, they need bigger airflow because the air exchange rate are higher. For example, they want to put in the altar, they want to put in the dry kitchens, or you they see a lot of smokes. Like recently, we put at one of the pubs, okay, pub because they want a cafe, okay. So because they want to ventilate the smoke area out, otherwise they are too stuffy. So this is one of the inline fan they are providing. And this is one very special unit. It's called the Flow 21 series. Flow 21 series is actually a mini HVAC system. This machine is the only one in Malaysia, and I will say that the only one in the world. Okay, it's actually patented. What this machine is do is actually able to take the air from your room to the outside. So all the PM 2.5, the smell, the odor, okay, they will go out. In the same time, it will bring in the new fresh air. The fresh air from the outside will bring into your rooms. Okay, they'll bring it here. That's why they bring in oxygen as well. But before bringing into your rooms, they have two technologies. The first one, you have a heat exchanger. So it's able to help you to decrease it 42%, okay, of the temperature for heat exchanger. And then they have to filter it. They have to filter it. So because outdoor pollution is outdoor air is not that good, right? Okay, so it's actually when we have these particles, we're going to block it. We're going to block it with our filters. Okay, this is very good for those we having a problem with the heat problem. Okay, based on testimonial of my customer, which I can show you not right now. Okay, normally in your room that 37 degrees, we can bring down normal to 31 degrees. And one thing that things for the customers that at the night time, okay, you are not really afraid of hot air, okay. So actually you can not, so you don't need to use the aircon so much. You can have this one and then pull the air from the outside coming in, because in the midnight the air is actually quite cold, around 29 degree, 28 degree. Okay, so it's really comfortable to sleep on. Okay, so this one you can cover 530 square feet. Okay, we have called the Flow 21 Plus series. This is even better. It actually can cover 850 square feet. Okay, it's bigger, and it have an auto mode. Okay, it able help you to detect the oxygen level, sorry, the carbon dioxide level. Okay, if let's say carbon dioxide level is very high, or the PM 2.5 in the room is high, then they will help you to they will help you to turn on the machines to the higher volume to make the carbon dioxide or PM 2.5 going down. And this also have add on a carbon filter, which they able to help you to clear out the smoke. Okay, we sell quite well during the haze seasons. Okay, during the haze seasons, we are selling quite well. And this is one also the same things like just now with the Flow 21 series, but we call it is a ERV series. It's actually a heat exchanger as well. Okay, but this one is catered for the whole house. It's catered for the whole house, and it's run with ducting. Okay, it's better in result, and it can cater bigger space as well, something around 1,000 square feet. Okay, but the installations are a bit messy compared to Flow 21 Plus or Flow 21 series. Beside this, we also have the Tornado series. Okay, this is a big fan. Okay, it's a high ventilation, low speed fan. Okay, we have 3 meter, 4.2 meter, and 7.3 meter. We are quite proud to say that we are the only one in Malaysia. I think we are selling the EC motor. Okay, EC motor means the direct brush, direct brush DC motor. It's quite new in the market right now. Okay, and we have the patent for this. Just for your information, okay, EC motor compared to AC motor, we can save your electricity bill for 3,000 ringgit per year based on 1 day you are doing you're opening you're only for 12 hours. Okay, you can save at least 3,000 ringgit. Okay, for one fan. Let's say that you have 6 fan, they're going to cost you about 18,000. Okay, I'm sure that your places they will have this kind of they have more than 6 fan or 7 fan. Okay, and our design is actually better, it's slimmer. Okay, and we also have this one called the modern series. Okay, but this one is actually the high ventilation low speed ceiling fan. It's only 16 inch. It's only 16 inch. It's only got 3 blade. Okay, we patented this design. Okay, it's swing very slowly. Okay, it swing very slowly, but the airflow is bigger. It's a lot bigger. We have a statistics data of it. Okay, I might pass you the brochure and you can read through about it. It's about 20 pages. Okay, that we will have some comparison with others brand. So there you can see what is the difference about it. Okay, so you can see this is the store that actually displaying our product. So when you go into their store, you will see this is the display. This is it. More than 200 spots that you can find our product at the home Malaysia. Okay, so it's quite easy. It's quite easy. Okay, and just want to share with you that our challenges in Malaysia that is about the knowledge of home ventilations by the homeowner. A lot of numbers of people, a number of homeowner, after they do the renovations, they only realize that a ventilation is very important. Okay, then they didn't realize it because nobody informed them. So they tell us to redo it again. But sometimes redo it when it's after renovation is will be a lot of hassle. So this one will pull the customer back. So they will say that no. Okay, and second thing is we have a lot of customers that want us to do it so badly. Okay, they even trying to fight with the JMB, okay, the joint management body, okay, to call the wall, okay, so to let us to have the ductings all that, okay, but unfortunately they don't most of them they don't allow. Okay, so it will be better if let's say they have some architect that will have cater one call is already done the calling, and so the customer can just do uh, their ventilation of their own. Okay, I'm sure there are plenty of customer would like to have a clean fresh air, especially in the KL city alone. There's a lot. We have been received tons of the call from the KL city nearby the KLCC. Okay, because the air over there is not that good, and most of the design is actually full glass. Okay, full window. Okay, so they not able to open the door the window, and then they are not able to call it. So this one making them having a hard time. Okay, so lastly is I want to offer all the designer and architect. Okay, well, I give you one special offer. Okay, if let's say that you want to try it out. Okay, just for one item only, not for bulk purchase. You can get for buy one and free one for designer architects. Okay, so for any more information, you can call this number. Thank you so much. Back to you, Joyce.
Thank you so much, Tommy. That was an insight. All right, now let's bring back William for the Q&A session. Hi, William.
Hi, Joyce. Hi, Tommy.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we have some questions from the floor.
Okay.
All right. The first question would be to William. From Nurin Mansoor. How to solve common peeling problem, especially when installed vertically or even for ceiling usage?
Okay. Well, basically, this is this product is 3 millimeters thick, so it's considered a very thin material. So, depending on the workmanship, as I mentioned earlier, just using the right type of glue. We normally use yellow glue or wood glue. Okay, and then we lay first we fix the base, and then you apply the material on top. So with the right glue and the right tools, okay, this won't be an issue, you know, delaminating or peeling off.
Okay, great.
If
I
they
hope
have
that
any questions, I'm sorry, if they have any questions, they're more than welcome to contact our sales team, where they can explain, you know, this issue further.
All right, thank you
Details.
so much. Okay, for the next question, it would be for Tommy. Right, Tommy, you brought up a good point about the mold infestation during the Malaysian MCO period. This could be due to the lack of circulation and also fresh air in the building. Does that mean that the ventilation needs to be on 24/7? And what would the electricity consumption be like?
A very good one, a very good one. Okay, this when we want to implement for the home user. Okay, most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, this is why we choose to make this company because they are considered one of the biggest in the world manufacturer for DC motor, which their consumptions electricity is very low to compare to others because we want need the customer to open it 24 hours. Most of our 90, I would say 95% of our products, okay, you can on it for 24 hours, 365 days non-stop, and we still guarantee you for 3 years and 2 years. I mean guarantee, yeah. If I unable to have the spare part on the spot, I change it one to one. Okay, that's the how we deal with it. Yeah.
All right. So that means you suggest that they should actually on it for 24/7 so that the ventilation is there all the time, correct? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I have another question for William from Elvin. Can this be used on semi-external condition, like covered but prone to moisture area?
Yeah, this is a very good question, and we get this question quite a lot. And basically, we had clients use these for basically, you know, some different, you know, hallways or you know, wet and dry areas in the bathroom. Okay, so this goes back to the workmanship and the contractor. Okay, this as I mentioned in the previous presentation, the surface doesn't have, you know, it's resistant to moisture. But what we're concerned about is the edges. So sometimes when you have a bad edge, the moisture may go in from the side. So I think our sales team can also give you more advice on this, you know, in detail if they are willing to contact us. But we
All
have
right.
had some clients use these for moisture, okay, but not wet areas, of course.
All right. Thank you so much. Right. I have another question, which is for Tommy. Is there an industry standard for the numbers of ventilators needed in a building on a per square foot, and what are the best types, or is there a difference between the uses in a commercial or residential building?
Yep, there are a lot of difference from commercial type and home ventilation type. Okay, for your first question is we mostly do the home ventilations. We don't do the commercial types because more
Okay.
normally commercials like the shopping mall they are using the HVAC system, which is we don't. Okay, so for the other questions is about we do have a standards. We do have a standards that we all need to calculate the airflow, the air exchange rate, okay, that needed for your room, okay, because different purposes they will needed to have a different type of machines, okay, the airflow.
Okay.
And then the secondly is about the machine itself, okay, because we have a different types of homes, okay, so during the constructions, yeah, we will need to see their space, okay, their places, either they are suitable to install which type of the machines. So I can't say that you must install this type of machines you can't install. Actually, basically they are almost similar the same, okay, but they are also cater for the same purpose, but just that their structures, the home structures are different. So we need to propose the different types. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you.
Understood. So meaning you have to go and survey, as in like go and see the home first before proposing what type of ventilation that is needed for the house. Is that correct?
Most of the times, the architect, the mechanical engineer, and also the designer, most of them, they have already known about that. So they just have to just pass it to the homeowner. So if they don't want to hassle it, okay, just bring us a call, then we will send somebody going in.
All right, thank you so much for your answer. Okay, I think I have another last question for William from Siri Najwa. How long does it take to deliver the materials? Is it 6 to 8 weeks or can it be sooner?
Yeah, that's a good question, but it would be a better question if I knew where. No, just a little bit more about our delivery program. If you're in KL, for example, if you're in Kuala Lumpur, we do a next day delivery. So if you call us today to make an order, we can deliver it the next day. Of course, Malaysia is pretty big, and if it's in different states, then we would actually deliver this within 2 weeks max.
Okay.
Okay,
great.
and then for other, for Singapore, we also deliver the next day. So basically, that's our program for Singapore and Malaysia.
Right, because you have ready stocks, which is available to ship out anytime. All right.
Yes,
awesome.
correct.
Okay. All right. I guess that's all about the questions from the audience. All right. Thank you so much, William and Tommy, for today's session.
Thank you,
Ladies
Joyce.
and gentlemen, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time today. We'd like you to do a quick and short survey through the link, which is now in the comment section, to let us know how you think of our Architects Fast Forward webinar series. Thank you. Stay safe and see you soon. Thank you, gentlemen. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.